I know they said they were okay. We started streaming now, but to continue that thought, I know they said that we'll have more news April 3rd when Borderlands 1 comes out on PS4 and the updates for the what's it called? Why can I think today?
Handsome Collection.
Yeah, that. Yeah. That whole thing.
Yeah. See, I honestly, I bet it was just a drafted tweet that they sent by accident.
Wait, what?
I bet the tweet thing was just a drafted tweet they had saved for tomorrow about the date, but they put it up by accident.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Unless
Oh.
it was on purpose. That was an April Fool's joke, and the game drops tomorrow, or April 3rd.
Borderlands 3?
Yeah, shadow drop it. It's a magic trick. Rainy Pitchfork's magic.
I would actually die. I hope you're aware.
I know.
My heart could not take that. I would drop Division 2 so fast. Oh my god. I would drop Division. Oh my god. Oh, bro. My heart couldn't take that. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Alright, hold on. Just send the link and we're good. We'll roll into it. Guys, we have a huge announcement today. Just let y'all know, be prepared. This has been in the works for a long time. A lot of meetings have been had about this topic, but I think it's time we execute on said topic. Ain't that right?
It just feels right.
It does feel right. Honestly, it really does. It really does. The best place to play.
What's up, Aden Jacobs? Shout out, chat.
Uh,
Is it Aden or Aiden? Please correct me. I don't want to say your name wrong.
I feel like I always say Aden. I have no idea why, because it.
Well, I
technically
work
looks
with
like
an Aden, but it's a 1A.
Ah, I see. Interesting.
Was one of us singing?
I don't know what he's talking about. I thought. I mean. I mean, was I singing?
I wasn't listening. I didn't pay attention.
I don't know. But I'm still bummed that that showcase is the same time as Endgame. I really am upset about it.
Yeah, it's rough. Gotta buy tickets tomorrow morning.
You are?
Yeah.
Bet.
Gotta put aside $45 so I can just grab 3 tickets.
Hell yeah. Hell.
We had good tickets for Captain Marvel. We bought them like a week out, so.
Alright. Are you ready?
Excuse me. Yeah.
Alright, let's roll this intro. You're right there.
All right. Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 1 of XY, the official Xbox podcast of Xbox Source.
Absolutely. Absolutely. It's been a long time
If you
coming.
notice, I'm wearing green. Ignore that the branding is all still
Yeah.
PlayStation.
This is
That means nothing.
Yeah, that's we haven't finalized the branding yet. What is this? What's this trash? What is this? See this?
So Kevin, before we get into
Trash
this,
console. Yes, sir.
you've never owned an Xbox, correct?
Nope. I've made the commitment. After this, I'm getting a Xbox One X, and I'll be getting the latest first-party games. Crackdown 3, I heard is very good, apparently. Allegedly.
Yeah, I had a 360 for like a month,
Interesting.
and then I sold it for what I thought was the better console, the PS3.
Oh.
But man, I was wrong. Uncharted, like
Disgusting.
Where
Disgusting.
is it? I can't
Like,
reach it. But like, what is that garbage?
who the hell is this? Who the hell is this?
And so today, I guess on our first episode, I want to talk about Halo,
Absolutely,
the clear
my
best game ever.
my favorite multiplayer game, if you will. Definitely a favorite. Have a lot of memories with it.
So, Halo is something that I actually kind of like, but my biggest issue with Halo is Master Chief.
Why?
Because he just feels like he's stuck in like 2002.
So here's I have a lot of questions about
Yeah.
Master Chef, if you will. Number one,
Mhm.
this Cortana lady, correct?
Yeah.
She's his AI.
Girlfriend.
Yeah, girl. Now that's what I was getting to, right? So like I know like they've established the AI, that I think she aids him on missions and such, and you know the
She
dealings
might
of
aid him with
life.
some other things too. Hey.
That's what I'm asking you. So like, what is there any implication in any of the Halo games that imply a more intimate helping with Master
So I don't-
Chef?
I don't know if it's in the games, but I'm pretty sure it's in the novels and the books
Yeah.
and the comics and the podcasts and the audio diaries and the tabletop games. I think there's a deep connection between Cortana and Chief, which I
Interesting.
haven't explored much of, but I can
Interesting.
tell you I've seen some fan art.
Some fan art
Yeah, which makes it look as real as ever.
has realized the way the Xbox One X makes games look. Has realized that 8K textures, probably the 8K, 4K man. So like how exactly okay, so in terms of the lore, right? How did they meet? Is that ever told? I'm
So
just
here's my
genuinely
thing.
curious.
Here's my thing.
Okay, go ahead. Please proceed.
The only Halo game I've played the campaign of at this point in time is Halo Reach. Halo Reach does not star Master Chief.
Really?
I really like Halo Reach because it's like a Rogue One style team, impossible odds, very sad war story. They kind of like die off over the course of the game. Spoilers, I guess. But they do a good job making you care about those characters.
Uh-huh.
But the thing is, whenever I see Master Chief's dang helmet, I just think of Doritos. like Monster Energy.
I mean, if you'd like, I would love to pull up some pictures of Master Chief.
Go for it,
You know
yeah,
what I'm
go
saying?
for it.
I think how okay, this is beautifully. Look at this, beautiful. OBS is a great software, if I say so myself. Let's move you over here, skirt, because I don't need you over there. Okay, let's open this up. Let's just look up Master Chief. Hopefully nothing. Am I showing anything? I'm not showing anything.
Yeah, you're showing.
So no, I mean like showing anything of major consequence that could, I think we're good. So like,
Probably.
you're talking about this iconic helmet, correct? This like
Yeah, whenever I
with
see
the
that
yellow
thing, I just
visor?
think of like it's
interesting.
cool to a point, but like I feel like it stopped being cool in like 2005.
Right, and like I know he's so he's kind of like Captain America, in the sense of
Is he?
like he's like a super
he?
soldier. Like is that the deal?
Well, yeah,
I
he's
mean,
like an enhanced.
isn't he,
soldier.
like,
I don't
8
think he's
feet
as
tall?
cool as Cap.
I mean, I don't think so either. I know. I mean, come on now. But is he like 8 feet tall? Is that the deal?
I think he's pretty. Why don't you look up Master Chief height?
Let's.
But like, look at that and tell me it doesn't scream
this is
2002.
Perfect. We have a Wikipedia page. Okay, let's see.
All right, there we go.
So he is birthday March 7th, just passed.
Mhm.
Not really. That was about a month ago, but still. Let's see here. He's 6'10". That seems short.
6'10", you say?
Wait. Oh wait, without armor, but with armor he's 7'2".
Dang.
So he's cheating. He has blue eyes apparently. Brown hair. Almost the Aryan race, not quite, almost there.
He's white.
I hope so. Wow, that was. I'm sorry, that was
You
racist.
hope so.
Wow, I'm sorry. That was. This is going on. I think he's white.
But like, yeah, Master Chief. Like, look at just like click on that picture of him.
Up here, right here.
Yeah,
Okay, let's see.
like he just looks
Oh wait.
like a relic.
See,
You know, like that design.
he does look a big dick. He looks like. See, okay, here's here's my thing, right? I don't get
Yeah.
how he's supposed to be, this insane like Spartan warrior, all that such, you know what I'm saying? But he looks like a level 1 Destiny character. You know what I'm
You're
saying?
not wrong, you know? Like
Like I just don't
I
understand
think
it.
I think Halo has some cool designs. Like I like the designs of their ships,
Mhm.
the guns and stuff. But Master Chief, like, okay, do me another favor.
Yes. Of course.
Look up Spartan Locke, Locke.
Spartan Lock. I spelled locker. Great job, Kevin.
So yeah,
Locke.
Locke
Let's see.
was I think he was the protagonist that
Oh,
was a side chief that was introduced in Halo 5, right?
African American. Wait,
Potentially. I don't
this
know
this
if
isn't
click
seem
on
right. I've seen it.
I,
What?
I don't know.
Why
Click
is
on
that? Is
the
that
armor.
okay? Is that Oh my God, who am I thinking of? Defenders, Netflix, Marvel.
No, I don't know.
Oh my God,
But yeah,
whatever.
click on like the armor shot.
Ooh, you see? Okay, that's looking better.
See, like
That's okay.
that's a cooler design than Master Chief.
These are action figures, but this picture's making it look a lot better. A
Right?
lot
Like
better.
just
I'm gonna
I
have
feel
to
like
agree.
Master Chief needs an upgrade.
He does need an
'Cause
upgrade.
I'm telling you, he's looked like that since like
Ooh, do they fight?
I think he like hunts him or something, and then they like team up. I don't know.
Wasn't that a whole thing with Halo 5 about like the marketing? It was like hunt the truth, like you're supposed to be hunting,
Yeah.
I think Master Chief, and then you don't.
Yeah.
Do you know any more info about that? I don't even know.
Yeah, so that was I remember that was a controversy, and then
Yeah, I remember.
like people liked Locke and stuff, but like Locke seemed cool to me. Like I just from an armor design alone,
He looks a lot
how
better.
much, yeah, because I
Yeah.
feel like so much of the character is just the way they look. You know, I don't know like how much depth Master Chief has. I've just heard his voice always sounding like that,
Yeah,
but like Locke's got a cool vibe to him.
interesting.
You know,
So like, is he a part of Master Chef's squad, or
I don't know.
is
I
he a
don't so I don't
friend?
know where it lands or it stands
Mm.
now. But
Interesting.
that Halo Infinite, I can imagine them only focusing on Chief because that's what the Xbox community like us wants.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Absolutely.
But
Us diehards, of course. Talking about, us avid fans of Xbox properties, of course. Now, we have noticed that we have this still of Master Chef, from Halo Infinite, right? And this is very much a classic design of the helmet, as far as I'm aware. Do you prefer this like fat looking visor type classic look, or do we prefer?
I'm glad you brought this up
Yes,
because we were
of
just
course.
talking about Master Chief needing an upgrade.
Absolutely, diehard fans.
I think the Halo Infinite teaser
Mm-hmm.
I liked a lot actually,
Mm,
and it made me interested because I thought that was a cool. You want to pull up that teaser?
I do.
Just put it on mute. Put it on loop maybe.
I do. I do. I don't know if I can play the audio because
Yeah, you can silence it. That's fine.
that's fine.
But the that their conference from last year, the Xbox One, I actually really enjoyed.
Uh huh.
And the Halo Infinite teaser was one of the highlights for me because I thought when it was a very good way to introduce it. Cause see here you got like
It
it's very
looks
vague of
it
what
looks,
this could be right now.
Yeah, it looks very interesting. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
I think my favorite Halo trailer ever was the announcement for Halo 5.
Was that the desert with the poncho?
He looks like Journey. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't know why, but that got me like interested. I didn't get it, but interested. And
Yeah, like this could be anything right now, right?
Yeah.
Like look at this.
this looks a little bit like Rage 2 a little bit.
Like it looks real pretty.
It does look pretty. As every Xbox game does. Excuse me. I'm sorry. Who are we talking about?
See that Red Dead 2 on the Xbox One X? Oh boy. Looks nice.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Game Pass. Absolutely. Yeah, so we got rhinos. Is that canon to Halo lore? Are you aware?
I guess, yeah.
Mm.
We see them on the Halo right now.
On the Halo. Why is it called Halo?
Because the planets are shaped like a ring.
Are you being serious or
I'm 100% serious. That is why. I found that out like 3 years ago.
wait? Are you think that's it?
Yeah, like you'll be able to see it at one point in the trailer.
I thought it was. Oh well. Wait. The rings right now. Wait. That like kind of makes sense now. I know that's not what you're talking about. So all the planets are like the shape of rings. You see, we have.
I don't know if it's all the planets, but I know some of the planets are shaped like a ring, and it's called a halo.
Interesting.
Should be coming out. I think it's when they show the title of Halo Infinite.
Right,
It
right.
says
Okay.
you can see that the entire area is a ring if you look up.
Yeah. Oh, right
You
there.
see how like the mountains curve into it and stuff like that.
I did not know that. That's why they really call it Halo.
Yeah.
Huh. I thought it was because like, it's about the cuz I believe they are
High altitude, low oxygen.
they're what?
Have like Halo jumps from
Mm,
planes.
yeah, that and like I was gonna say that because I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, the Spartans, right? That's what
Mhm.
yeah, them. They derive from like the U.S. military, right?
I think something like that. Yeah.
And they're in the futuristic landscape, way in the future. So I thought like they are like kind of like the common people's like protection, like they're like a halo, around them, like some sort of like overseer,
What is this? The Division?
similar to like an I love Division, but there was something else I wanted to bring up. I forgot
Yeah.
what it was quite.
Oh, okay.
Wait. So
But
go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was gonna say Halo's inspired heavily by the classic film Aliens
mm,
by James Cameron.
mm.
Lots of similar imagery, a lot of the designs of guns and ships and
I thought Scott
armor.
Ridley made Alien.
Ridley Scott did Alien, James Cameron did Aliens.
Jesus God.
Aliens is what added the Colonial Marines,
Mm.
which is what inspired the the ODST
UN.
people, I think.
Oh yeah.
UNC, UNSC, whatever the
Something
Halo
like-
stuff's called.
Something like that. But on screen, we can see the different designs for Master Chef.
Yeah, like tell me the coolest one of these is not the one on the left.
I kind of like this one, the one on the very right.
What's Halo 5?
Man,
That's against what I was saying.
man, he looks kind of cool right there. I'm not even gonna lie, but he does look cool. Oh, interesting. We have a new one here. Is this from Infinite? Interesting. 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 Yeah. So you are in favor of getting some sort of redesign on Master Chef. What we've
Yeah.
concluded.
Because like that face, that mask, that helmet, I've been seeing that since like 2002.
Right.
That is on stickers of people who like have also stickers of Monster Energy, and which is not a bad thing. I know
Right.
people like Monster. I know people like Halo. Halo's a fun game,
Right.
but it's just that vibe, that atmosphere. It feels like it's stuck
Right.
in the early
It's never
2000s.
evolved per se.
Yeah, and I feel like
Right.
it could have. I feel like
Mm.
you could modernize Halo in a way that like new attitude, which is what I liked about that Infinite trailer, because it was like, hey, open environments, focus on nature and beauty, spacey stuff,
Mhm.
sci-fi stuff, alien creatures and lands, and it was very peaceful. It was about like exploration kind of,
Mhm.
and then you show Master Chief and he's like, hey, I'm just here. He's not being some like badass, being like, oh, don't you want to save the world with me, hero? Like,
I see.
like he needs to be humble a little bit.
He's be Okay. He's being down.
Yeah,
Being down by the man.
yeah.
I see.
And as of
I
right
like
now, I'm
it.
pretty sure Cortana left him.
Yeah. So what? So is she dead? What?
I
So
think she's evil.
she's evil,
She was corrupted, I think.
corrupted. So we have Cortana here on screen. Interesting looking gal. If I must say so myself.
Wait, scroll down a little bit. I think I saw a Halo follower.
Oh
thumbnail.
wait a minute. Wait. This one?
No, a little further down.
Oh, a little further down.
Yeah.
Oh, this one. New clue.
Hold on, I'm catching up on the video. No, a little further down.
Okay.
Yeah, new clue. I think is that Halo follower? That looks like their kind of thumbnails.
It does, low key. Hold on, let me see. If it is, I'll scream. Hey, it is! Shout out Halo followers. Shout out.
Humble beginnings.
Shout out to them. Shout out. But they suck because we're the best Halo channel on YouTube, of course. But so also we have another one of our branching channels that we are stealthily launching as well. Switch Source, over there in the chat. Shout out Nintendo Switch Source.
Oh my god.
That
Yeah.
that will be a whole other channel that we are starting to branch out as well. So shout out to them.
So to make it clear, PlayStation Source is transforming into Xbox Source, and we're making Switch Source, and PlayStation's dead to us.
Because this channel has never switched whole brands. It's very, very new to us. So
what is this? What is this?
What is
What kind of controller is this? Like what con?
Can we just dial it back here? Okay.
Can we talk about how much better the Xbox?
That's what I was about to say. Because look here, okay. I was at my girlfriend's house this weekend, right? You know what I'm saying? She has acute bronchitis, right? So I had to go.
You're gonna say she has a cute living room or something.
She does have a cute living room.
And what makes it cute is that Xbox on the entertainment center.
Absolutely. But she was unfortunately doomed to have a PS3 in her room. It's ridiculous, right? And so I was like, all right, you have acute bronchitis. Let's put on some New Girl, as one does. New Girl's a great show, And so what she did was she handed me this rinky-dink PS3 controller, right? Let's just and as of yesterday,
shoulder buttons,
as of yesterday, me being a PlayStation fan, literally yesterday, but now converting and being, ascended to a higher place today, right? As Xbox Source, I want to pull up a PS3 controller, right? I can't blow it up that much. Let me try to blow it a little bit more, but nonetheless, PS3 controller. Okay, there's a lot of issues with this controller that are very much highlighted once you are blessed with a 360 controller.
Yeah,
it is hollow. It feels like I could snap it. I literally was thinking, man, you could easily snap this. And I low-key tried to and stopped myself because I know I could. That's unfortunate,
No rumble in the 6-axis.
Wait. What? Is that real?
I'm pretty sure.
The PS2 controller had no rumble.
The DualShock 3 may have, but the 6-axis did not.
Is that a mid-generation relaunch of a PS2 controller that I don't know about?
So the 6-axis was the launch one, I believe. Because I remember when Uncharted 1 came out, it was like, use the gyro to throw the grenades.
Yeah.
The 6-axis, I think, could be wrong on this, but I think the 6-axis from launch didn't have rumble because they used the internals to put a gyro in there.
Huh.
So DualShock, if you bought a DualShock 3 maybe 5 years after launch, then maybe it had rumble by then, but
because
I'm pretty sure.
My first PS3 was my unfortunate first PS3 was the mid-generation PS3.
Oh, the Slim.
The Slim. I had the Slim. My girl has a launch day PS3, which is I was mesmerized. I was like, how is it still alive? She's like, yeah, my dad bought it day one, whatever. It had 40 gigs. I was geeking out. I was like, this is incredible.
40 gigs. My phone has
I know. No, I mean just iconic because the historical standpoint of a launch day PS3. I'm like, yo, you should not use this. You should save this in a box somewhere. I don't know, because if this dies, history's gone forever. But talking. Is
that one of the backwards compatible ones? 40 gigs.
Yes. I'm pretty sure it's a backwards compat PS3. I'm pretty sure.
Be nice to have one of those today.
I know.
Because I can't do backwards compatibility on a PS4.
Trash.
You know where you can do backwards compatibility?
say it a little loud for the people, Christian. Say it a little
Xbox
loud.
One.
Best place to play.
Xbox One family of systems.
Best place to play. Best place. Also, about the PS3, talking crap about it, the sticks are horrible. There's a lot of reasons why the sticks and the triggers are horrible, okay? Especially for you Twitch shooters that like to play, Twitch shooters a la Call of Duty. You know what I'm saying? A la whatever other shooter you want. What's wrong with this is that on the sticks especially, so I'm going to pull up a side-by-side with the 360.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure I could do that here. Let's see here. Let's see.
Because I will say what you're talking about, while the DualShock 4 did fix some of these things, see, we have the curved triggers here. We have the indented analog sticks. This dang light bar right here, and the horrible amounts of battery it drains. This thing
a lot of issues
lasts 4 hours of game time.
A lot of issues. There's a lot of issues. Now
And
specifically here,
now we see that potentially the PS5 is going to have a screen
you
on the middle of
know,
their
I
controller.
saw another leak online yesterday. I think it was that it was actually a
Yeah,
dev like
I did see
wrote.
that too. Yeah.
Oh my god, I really was hoping that it was fake, but like, yo, I don't know if it's
Yeah.
fake or real, but there's developers working on some sort of dev kit that has a screen on the controller, and I'm a bit
Yeah,
concerned.
so we're going to have to go back to having wired controllers pretty much if that screen's going to have the
I'm
same.
That's a whole nother topic, but I'm a bit concerned about that. I'm a bit concerned. But
I
anyway,
don't think it's that big of a deal. Hopefully the battery's better by then because it's been like 6 years. But yeah, that's something I could see having issues.
yeah, I can just see a lot. I mean, I'm sure it'll be fine. But beside the point, this is Xbox Source. Okay, so the sticks, right? There's terms called convex and concave. I'm sure you're aware of them.
Would
Uh,
you like to explain that to the people listening, including myself, what
okay,
convex and concave is?
so concave is when you have a U type style of bend, where there's a dip, there's a canyon. That is concave. It caves in, right? Convex is the opposite of that, where you have a dome type deal, right? The issue with the PS3 having a convex type analog stick is that your fingers are more susceptible to sliding off them and don't have a lot of traction, as opposed to a concave where the natural form factor of your finger can rest in it peacefully and not slip out potentially. You know, the same issue is had with the triggers as well. Okay, I forgot what the terms are, but I'll use the swoop motion. Okay, so the PS3 had triggers that swooped inwards back towards the controller, right? As opposed to the 360 that had triggers that swooped out away from the controller.
Like a real trigger.
Absolutely, absolutely, right. So, thus, whenever you had a PS3 controller, your finger could easily slip off of that
Hmm.
trigger, easily slip off, right? And the 360, you would stay right there because it was like a hook. You feel me? So it was like this, and
You ever
not.
fire a gun, Kevin?
I have fired a weapon before.
So you know that it feels exactly the same to pull that Xbox 360 trigger down.
It is one for one, if I may, 1 for 1.
So that insane amount of immersion you get
Absolutely.
in your COD,
Uh huh.
in your Gears,
Mhm.
in your Halo,
Mhm.
that
Preach.
trigger finger,
Preach.
pop pop.
Preach. Preach. There is.
Like what is this? Even this. What is this? This is
I don't
like a
know.
little swoop. Like it's a little
That's,
tiny little
ladies
nudge.
and gentlemen, that's what I like to call a half measure. Okay, that swoop is
Okay.
not outwards enough, if I must say so myself. That's a half measure, Breaking Bad style. But another thing to talk about, I forgot which controller had least of this, but travel distance of buttons, okay, and especially of triggers more specifically. Okay, so in your triggers, you more likely, most likely would want a shorter travel distance on your triggers so that you can execute the button prompt faster. That way, not gun, the game can get your input at a quicker pace.
That Nintendo Switch controller. Press it. It's already done.
Short chop, very very short chop. That's what you want.
Mhm.
I have no evidence right now, but I'm pretty sure that the PS3 had a long travel distance than the 360. So that's what I'll say. So in theory, not in theory, in fact, the PS3 controller was garbage.
You
And
know what else Xbox has?
what else does Xbox have?
Banjo Kazooie.
Banjo Kazooie.
You know, we've talked about this in the past.
Mhm.
I'm a big fan of the 3D platformer genre.
Mm.
I like my Marios. I like my Donkey Kongs. And Banjo Kazooie, formerly a Nintendo character, now owned by Xbox. So, Xbox practically has a Nintendo game.
Also, Xbox is out here playing nice with Nintendo.
Yeah,
Rumors of
like
Game
for real,
Pass
they are.
being on Switch. It makes. I mean, I don't know. Some people say it's a
Question
weakness.
for you.
Yes.
Is it okay if I stay on Xbox Source if I play my Xbox games via a Nintendo Switch?
I believe that'd be okay.
Okay, just checking.
I believe, as long as that front splash screen has some sort of Xbox thing, because that's the sound it makes.
Yeah. Yeah, that.
That's please don't copyright me, YouTube. I'm sorry for doing that intro. Sounds so good,
That's my favorite thing to hear when I turn on a machine to
Absolutely.
sit down for some gaming.
Also, here's the thing. I feel like the Red Ring of Death was a bit overplayed. Okay, if I may.
Yeah,
If
and
I
this
may.
gen gone.
If I may, right? I mean, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, there was a steep improvement. Have you heard of a Red Ring on the Xbox One?
You know what my PS4 did? I had an issue with PS4.
What'd it do?
I was playing Uncharted 3
Trash game.
on the Nathan Drake collection on
Trash
my
collection.
launch PS4.
Trash.
All of a sudden, game gets spit out. No reason. I did nothing. You know
Interesting.
why? You know what happened?
What happened?
Over time, the heat has caused the rubber in the stopper on the bottom of the PS4 to expand so much
Wow.
that when you're using it and it warms up after it's had the time to expand, it presses the eject button because it's right underneath it.
That's absurd.
Major design flaw. Come on.
Like, Sean Layden, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing? Hideo, what are you doing? Who puts rubber on the bottom of a loading tray that it could potentially press the eject button from that location if expanded by heat?
Yeah, like, come on. I had to rip that thing out.
I mean, you have Microsoft release their console within the same year, and you just say eject disk through the Kinect, and it just works.
Xbox? Play Hulu.
And it just does it. There's no expanding of rubbers. There's no heat. It's absurd.
Xbox? Look up Halo, Master Chief, and Cortana.
It's truly. Listen, if you guys think we're joking in this chat, there's a joke coming for you all, if I may. I hate PlayStation, and you can clip this if you want, but I hate them. There's a lot of reasons. Okay, listen, I'm gonna keep it honest. Their state of play, state of trash last week. I'm sorry, it was garbage. They only have one good thing. The PSP Go was great.
Oh, I'm shocked you didn't bring up the Vita.
The Vita is also great. I should the Vita first, because I am a Vita stan, but I hate PlayStation. But another thing also I want to bring up. I guess I'll talk to you about it. Okay, so how do you feel about Xbox's initiative to kind of put themselves everywhere, right? It's a very heated debate, right? I'll say the contrary debate is that a lot of people feel that they no longer have they are devaluing the Xbox console itself, in turn making the Xbox brand a greater a greater brand that's more spread out.
Yeah. I don't think they're tarnishing it. I think having the games that you do make available to more people is just a good thing in general. Especially if you're less concerned about selling hardware.
Right. Interesting.
Because think about it this way. Microsoft also makes Windows.
Indeed.
You can get Windows for computers that are not sanctioned by Microsoft.
Absolutely.
I can buy Windows and install it on my Mac if I wanted
to. You can. So, I guess in theory, like, do you think that, this road that Xbox is going towards, right? Could this potentially lead to a third party? Like, could Xbox go third party?
I could see them turn into a service.
Like, completely just turn into a service and just, if you want to buy the, system, the, like, physical hardware sanctioned for Xbox, you can, right? But you can also play it on your Switch, on your PC, etc.
Our man in the chat, what's the announcement, guys?
We are. Go ahead, sir.
Kevin?
I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. Who am I to say the announcement? Christian, please, by all means.
You see this green? It's the color of my blood now because I bleed green because I'm an Xbox fan.
That was a bar.
Xbox source.
Wait, wait. That was. See, there's a reason why they call it the Xbox One. It's a number one. I don't know what to tell you to the name.
All right.
I mean what? I mean, you know. Oh. Uh-oh.
Kevin, I'm just realizing something right now.
Okay. Is this breaking news?
Today is Monday.
Indeed.
April 1st.
Oh my God! Please proceed.
I think something might have happened today.
Mm.
We're making a podcast about Xbox. I woke up feeling excited about Days Gone. Something's wrong with the universe.
Interesting. I like Xbox gang in the chat. I like that.
Xbox gang.
You know.
So yeah. April Fools, I guess.
I wasn't done. I thought you were going to do the whole show.
No, because
Oh,
it was a good bit.
Man, I was ready to go.
It was a good bit, and now I legitimately want to talk about Xbox for a bit.
I haven't even brought up the Rise of Rome joke. I was about to make it up that like there was this whole meme on Reddit and everything that like everything's influenced by Rise of Rome.
It could be.
Like there's just ongoing thing of like, oh, like every game this gen, everything like groundbreaking about it derives back to Rise of Rome.
I mean, like they did some stuff that was ahead of time.
But
yeah.
I guess you know, I guess you know,
the jig is up.
PlayStation's okay. You know, it's all right. Whatever.
Yeah.
You know.
So yeah, we're not switching. We thought it'd be fun to talk about Xbox the way it was.
Oh, it'll stop. Hold on. Oh, stop. Oh my god. Stop. Okay, sorry. The intro started playing.
Oh. So yeah. I had some actual opinions in there.
I do as well.
I do PS4
as well.
controller, terrible battery life. I think the buttons are fine.
Yeah, I actually like the buttons a lot, honestly.
That screen on the potential DualShock 5, I think could be cool if the battery is good.
Yeah, here's the thing, right? So I just want to see what would be the implication for having a screen on the DualShock 5, right?
Honestly, I feel like it's probably just what people use the touchpad for. Like maybe just have
yeah.
So like say GTA, GTA 6 next gen. Instead of clicking the touchpad to pull the map up, you look down, you have like the mini map on your controller, maybe.
So would it just act
swipe your inventory on the controller, stuff like that?
Would it just act a lot like second screen that we have right now? How like, you know, games like
I guess
Assassin's Creed Odyssey, right? They have an app that you can have like the map of the world on the iPad next to you or any device next to you, whatever, and the game running on your display, you know. But I just fear for a lot because the battery life on with the light, right? And as far as I'm aware, what I've heard about like why the PS4 controller has that light bar, right? It's not just because of like assigning controllers like for colors, for you know, blue, red, whatever, and doing all that stuff like with games, but it's very crucial for PSVR.
It is, yeah.
Because the controller reflects off of the display, and then the PSVR reads that light. You know, so I know that's very integral. So I would assume that the light bar will remain unless they find some other way to track PSVR 2.0.
Yeah.
But I feel like they wouldn't isolate the first gen PSVR and not have that if it needs it.
Yeah.
I feel like they wouldn't have like, hey guys, PS5, the regular PSVR doesn't work on PS5. I feel like that's not going to happen. Right? So I feel like
I don't know. I could see it go either way, honestly. Because the way PlayStation and Sony have been this generation with like being so dodgy about backwards compatibility, like like the longest time the PS4 didn't recognize the Vita.
Yeah, which
like
in itself is absolutely absurd.
Yeah, so if the PS5 doesn't work with regular PSVR, I'm not going to be shocked.
For real. But wait, what's the point of that? I don't know. So like, I just hope that, so in the same vein that the controller already just sips a lot of juice from the battery because of the light bar. I only fear that the display will do the same thing because it's a display.
Yeah, I'm really unsure about it, but I do think there are some cool things you could probably do with it.
Yeah.
Like, I do feel like inventory would be very nice. Like, say you're playing Horizon 2 and you want to know how many arrows you have, you can just look down your controller and see, like, right here, like
Right.
arrows, bombs, crafting materials, something like that. Maybe a
Right.
compass on the bottom, too. Like,
A
maybe the
compass would be kind
compass
of
is the
cool.
controller and you can, like,
Yeah,
swipe
yeah,
around on it.
yeah. Or maybe because with that, it could also clean up the UI of games and make them look a lot more better and not have the HUD be as convoluted. If they can push HUD elements
Yeah.
to the controller as opposed to having it on screen,
Yeah.
it could make for a better visual type of experience while playing the game. So there is
Yeah.
that and stuff.
There's a problem there, too, because, like, say you put your health on the controller
Hmm.
and you're in a boss fight and you look down to see how much health you have.
Yeah, there is. Yeah,
Like,
that's something thinking too. Like the act of looking down could actually screw
Mhm.
you. But
like if you're playing Sekiro and you have to look down for a second to see your health, you're kind of screwed.
yeah, for sure, for sure. But to tie it back to Xbox, I don't know how I feel about them putting and branching out the Xbox brands because like to me, right? So like let's say I bought an Xbox day one, right? Like Xbox One, bought it 2013. Let's say I'm a day one, right?
Mhm.
Now in 2019, I can pretty much get any major Xbox exclusive of consequence on PC,
Yeah.
right? And that in itself, I think, kind of devalues the Xbox hardware.
To an extent,
You know
but
what I'm
like at
saying?
the same time, I would still prefer. And I know there's a lot of people like me. I would prefer to have a box over a PC.
Oh no, I mean I would love I like consoles. I
Yeah.
like a controller way more than the PC variant. Granted I
Mhm.
haven't had a fair shake on it, and I've tried it here and there at school and stuff like that. Like I've tried PC gaming at different places, but I feel
Yeah.
like it just wouldn't vibe. Like a controller just feels natural to me. It's just for me. Could that change possibly?
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Like I don't think it's an issue if they put Halo on Switch. Personally, because
Yeah.
I feel like the people who are like from what I know, a lot of Xbox fans are die-hard Xbox fans. Like the people who bought in this generation are like the people who bought it on the PS3.
Right. Right.
So, regardless of if like here's a hypothetical.
Hmm.
So if PlayStation was like, "Hey, we're gonna put the next Ratchet and Clank on the Switch as well as PS4,"
Hmm.
I'd be like, "Oh, sick, that's cool." And then they're like, "Okay, next gen, we're gonna be releasing some of our like Uncharted 5 is coming, and it's gonna be on the Switch as well as PC and PS4."
Right.
Be like, "Oh, cool. I'm still gonna buy a PS5 because I would prefer to play it there, and I like that ecosystem, and I like the controller and the performance of everything and trophies."
Mm.
But it's cool that people who don't have a PS5 that do have a Switch or a PC have the option now.
Right, right, right. I guess that
You
makes
know?
sense. Yeah, 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 totally. I think, like, I guess my main, like, angle of, like, devaluement probably comes from, like, a business side, right? Because I think that's what I would be saying, in the corporate head offices of Xbox. I'd be, preaching the testament of, like, hey, while it's cool that we're putting all of our, properties, brands, and exclusives on PC, for example, and the Switch as well, potentially. With I think it's pretty much like low key confirmed that Lucky Tales or
Super
Super
Lucky
Lucky
Tail.
Tales is definitely going to Switch.
Yeah.
Ori as well is rumored
Yeah.
to be coming to Switch, which is I think fits for those two games, whatever. But I think like that just giving less people reasons to buy an Xbox hardware console.
Yeah,
By
but
not
like
having those
personally, I
games.
feel like that's from the little we know about next gen and where everybody's head is at right now. I feel like that's less of a priority for Microsoft because like look at Google, what they just did.
Right.
They're not selling you anything. They're just selling you probably a marketplace where you buy games at.
Yeah.
and you can use the games anywhere. As far as we know, that is the way they're angling this. And Microsoft, I believe, has a better infrastructure worldwide to do this than Google does.
I thought Google would have had a better one.
You would think so, but I'm pretty sure because I read an article the other day.
Oh, okay.
I think it's Amazon is number one,
Right.
then it's Microsoft, then Google, I think.
Interesting.
So
Amazon
Microsoft has the chance with xCloud to do Google Stadia better than Google Stadia.
Which I think streaming in itself is a whole another podcast, honestly.
Yeah.
But
I don't think it's impossible, and I feel like everything seemed impossible. Like VR seemed impossible like 5 years ago, you know?
fair. Yeah, yeah. I don't think necessarily like streaming is impossible. I think it'd be naive and like dumb to think that's impossible, you know.
Yeah.
But I just don't know if we're at that point yet. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I don't know if we're at that point in some cases, but if anybody's gonna do it, I trust Xbox or Google to do it. I mean, Microsoft or Google to do it, you know?
yeah, yeah.
Because they're so focused on having a worldwide infrastructure of internet and software, where I feel like they're the best equipped. They're such massive companies.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I meant like internet as a whole, like with ISPs and everything, and like you know, like for I think it's probably safe to say, right, of the hardcore gaming community, right? I think on average, we all pretty much have pretty good internet.
Yeah, mine's all right.
You know, I feel like
I mean, in the U.S. at least, for the most part.
I feel like if you're like a a gamer or like a content creator or any sort of person in this kind of game, and you have the choice of your internet, I think you tend to care about it and get the better one.
Yeah.
Right. But I think for the average person, I don't know if the average overall of the US has like great internet speeds. Like if we took the mean of all internet speeds, like I think it would be like bad.
Yeah, I think we're like 13th or something worldwide.
13th and worldwide, like
I think Japan is pretty high up there.
Oh yeah. 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 I just don't think that like the US has like the good internet infrastructure in itself to even support streaming on that scale that could make it profitable.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah. I feel like we don't know yet because nobody that is well equipped has tried yet, and that's why I'm interested in Google and Xbox's initiatives.
Yeah, yeah. Because I mean, me with PS Now, I'm happy with PS Now, honestly. Like I played through the majority of DMC 1. And by majority, I mean like up to the last level, which it literally still keeps me up at night. How I can't beat it. Like it really does like kill my soul. But and I only had it crash once.
Not bad.
I only had it like completely like lose its network and crash just once the whole time, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know, man. I don't know. How do you feel about the Xbox SAD edition of their console, like that whole all digital console?
Honestly, I might buy it.
I think it's a smart move.
Yeah.
I think it's a smart move with Game Pass, especially.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you get that box, you get Game Pass. Well, really, that'd be your only option.
You can buy digital.
Yeah,
stuff in the store
yeah.
too.
I guess you're right. Yeah, yeah. So I guess you can buy digital, But that'd be a
if
wise.
It's like $100, like if it's $100,
mm-hmm.
which I don't think is outrageous. If it's $100, if it's like 500 gigs, and it's all digital, where I could buy digital software or use Game Pass, I might buy it, just for an easy way to play the last gen games and Halo multiplayer.
Right.
Because, as funny as we were being earlier, I do like Halo multiplayer a lot.
Mm.
I've played a decent amount of it growing up with my brother and neighbors and stuff.
Mm.
So Halo multiplayer is legit fun, and if they announced it for Switch, even if it was just the multiplayer, I would flip out and immediately buy that thing. Because that is such a good co-op multiplayer competitive experience. At least the Bungie ones were. I never played Halo 4 or 5.
I would want to play Ori and like
Cuphead is hype.
But Cuphead's coming to Switch, so I'm good.
Yeah.
I can't wait to cop that on Switch. Oh my god, yes.
Yeah.
But there was there's something else. What was the other game? Insomniac, Sunset Overdrive.
Oh yeah, that too.
I would definitely want to try that.
Mm-hmm.
So I would put it at like a 20% purchase as of right now.
For the sad.
Yeah, if they announce like it's 100 to 150,
Yeah.
that'd probably build up to like maybe a 50%.
I'm at like
60.
a 60 to 70 right now.
Right now, currently, okay, so you're a little bit more sold than me. Interesting.
Yeah. Like it would go down if they confirmed the Switch rumors about like you can play our games on Switch.
Right.
Because then I was like, you know what, I don't need to. I would still buy the games, but I just wouldn't get the box for it because I can play it on my Switch.
Right. Right.
So
I think right now, just to like kind of like wrap up, I guess like the streaming side, whatever. It'd be like right now I see streaming as like the complementary secondary gaming experience I have.
yeah.
Right. Where if it's like something I want to try and it's easily to like easy to access, that's what I would do it on.
Yeah.
But if I want to play like for example like Last of Us Part 2, I want to not stream that because I want like the best possible experience and quality I can get out of that game.
Yeah.
Anything first party I will probably not play, aside from like old first party games like from like PS3 or whatever or like PS2.
Yeah.
But if it's like a day one, PlayStation exclusive, and I can either download it and play it traditionally off the hardware or stream it, I would much rather download it and play it natively and do it the traditional way than streaming it. So
Yeah.
I would see streaming as like definitely like not. Well, I guess it is kind of like not undermining it, but just treating it a little bit less. I guess I don't know. I would definitely like have it as a secondary, not as my primary way to play. No way.
Yeah.
Not yet, at least. Yeah. Not yet, because that's how I use PS Now. As of today, like I use PS Now. I was like, oh hey, like if I want to try a game out, that'll be my PS Now game currently. But it's not my main focus per se.
Yeah. I think it's a good option. It's a good backup.
Yeah, for sure.
So.
For sure.
But I feel like that's pretty much all I had to cover today for our April Fool's episode.
April Fool's Xbox. I don't know. It's weird. But joke's on you. We are actually moving to Xbox stores. I have brands management working on it right now. So I expect tomorrow the like official announcement. We just don't want to do it today. Because
yeah, because nobody would take it seriously.
Absolutely, 100%.
Before we go, one positive thing about Xbox, one positive thing about PlayStation.
Okay. Positive thing about Xbox is I like how they definitely are gearing more towards like a consumer friendly model. I think Game Pass is a great value, and I think that even though Xbox hasn't sold a lot and like PlayStation this gen is selling them 3-1 over in terms of worldwide sales, they are still kind of fostering and taking care and like kind of doing this really good services on the Xbox side of things, a la Game Pass and stuff like that, and backwards combat and stuff like that. Yeah. Oh, yeah. And also I guess one more big one. They are displaying, we bought these studios, and we are going to have a new way forward. Even though it's taking time, like they made it clear, like these are our 13 studios. That like crazy splash screen that they had at E3 showing all of them. Like this is, or 7 or 8 of them, I forgot, whatever. Like this is the future of first party Xbox,
Yeah.
And it's starting here, right? So that was cool. And with PlayStation side, I would say that it was Sean Layden's quotes that he said where they have like a 4 checkmark thing on any new IP that's being brought out by PlayStation. Like, is it like something along the lines of like, is it like, it has to be like one of 4 things. It's got to either like be innovative and new that no one has seen before. It's got to do something like that. But if it's not doing anything new, it's got to be doing it the best. And like there's other stuff like that. Like they have like 4 core values for all their first party that like, listen, like when you make a game, like the PlayStation logo in the front, the Sony Interactive Entertainment has to mean something.
Yeah.
it has to mean something. Like it cannot be, and I think that they've shown that dramatically in this generation. You know,
definitely
with like Horizon, Marvel Spider-Man. You know, the list goes on. But like I think that having that core philosophy across all their IP and all their first party is like really really telling. You know.
Yeah.
So that's that.
Nice.
What about you?
Xbox, I'll say I like Halo's multiplayer a lot. It's cool they have. For the few exclusives they have done this generation, I think Sea of Thieves is really cool, and it's cool to see them continue to support that game.
Mm-hmm.
I still want to try it at some point, and I'm more excited for Xbox's next gen than anybody else's right now. I'm more sold and I'm more intrigued and I care more. I'm more invested in what they have to say about the next generation than PlayStation has brought me to at this point.
Right.
That Nintendo has brought me to at this point. And like everybody else who's trying to hop in right now, I'm not. Xbox is the one that I'm most interested in. Like Spider-Man, God of War, and Horizon aside, I feel like Sony has not done anything to make me excited for next generation.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, yeah. No, I think that's fair to say. I think that's fair to say. Yeah. I think it's fair to say.
Yeah. And I guess for the positive for PlayStation, I'll say I love that they're still continuing to support PSVR.
Mm-hmm.
Because that easily could have been a Vita scenario.
It really could have.
And I think now it is very clearly not.
It really could have. Like, Vita was, I think, last time I checked, which was like a month ago, at, I believe, 17 million sold worldwide, I think.
Dang, really? That's higher than I thought. That
17 or 20, I think, something like that. Like, I know in the U.S. it was like 7. Or
I thought it was
8.
like 14 million total.
Was it 14? Here, I could be completely wrong. I know it's some. Hold on, let me look at.
Well, because PSVR just hit 4.2 million, I think.
Yeah, I know PSVR is showing that like 4. Yeah.
Yeah, and so PSVR, I'm excited to see what PSVR 2 is like. So that's the one thing outside of Spider-Man 2, God of War 2, and Horizon 2, and whatever next gen Naughty Dog is, Uncharted 5, what have you. Outside of their exclusives, I'm not looking forward. Or as of right now, I'm not excited.
Right. So let's see. So global for the Vita. Oh my god, I just lost it. This is so hard to read. This is according to VG charts.
Okay.
So take it with a grain of salt. But in the US, it's 2.56 million, which is wow. But the total is 16.10.
Okay.
Worldwide global sales. And that so it's 2.56 for North America. Not just US, but North America as a whole. And then yeah, so in total 16.10.
All right. I don't think PSVR is going to pass that, but I feel like they're going to support it more anyway.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, like for them to, still, support PSVR. And that's Vita's been out since 2011, PSVR was what, 2016?
Yeah.
2016, right? Okay. It was with the PS4 Pro kind of in that area,
around that.
Yeah. But there we go.
So, yeah.
I want to do a whole, podcast about streaming and like everyone trying to get in on the industry and gaming, but we'll see. I don't know. Probably. Yeah. Because like we've been hearing Amazon as well. Amazon wants in. Walmart wants in.
It's crazy.
As far as I've heard, it's wild. But
if people want to follow you and hear what you have to say off the book about Xbox, where can they find you?
Down here, link below. Twitter, advocateis123. I bought Gone Home on my phone, and I don't know if I want to play it on my phone anymore. So I think I might play that on PlayStation. I think I have it for free off PS Plus, I think, but we'll see. Did I mistakenly subscribe to a Pro Xbox channel? Shout out Kevin Mack. Shout out Kevin Mack, man.
Nah, we got you though.
Gotcha.
If you want to follow me, you can follow me on Twitter at Chris N. Buckley. Marvel stuff. I got a Marvel podcast. starting a Pokemon podcast.
Really?
A friend has never played a Pokemon game, so I'm playing through the first game with him. Doing a little talk show about it.
I have not either.
Interesting.
Nope, have not.
Well, be on the lookout for that. I'll tweet about that stuff constantly. So, yeah. Until next time.
Greatness awaits.
There we go.
Yeah.